Hi and welcome to my second weekly vlog. I made it. I'm doing a second weekly vlog. This is going great. This one is probably, well, they're weekly vlogs, but they are kind of not so weekly because this is going to take you until the end of November. But what is the date anyway? It's the 17th, so basically 2 vlogs in 1 month. That's good for me. This one will probably feature loads of my markets because I've got 2 markets coming up. So yeah, I've got a bit more market prep to do. I've got some labels to make. One of my markets is like smaller than my usual table size, so I've had to remove everything, so I need to make some new labels. And then today I need to print out some more prints because I've sold them, and well, I don't make many because I print my A4 prints at home, so I just need to print more out basically because I sold them. So these are all the prints I've got to package today. I had to print out loads of these ones because I haven't actually sold them anywhere yet, but they're special for the Christmas season, as you can tell, because it is snowing and because it's in Norwich and my markets are mostly in Norwich or Norfolk. I thought I need to print loads of these. I needed to print out another one of these because I sold one. I like to keep, I think I try to have around 4 A4 prints of each design for each market, so I sold one of these at my last market, so I had to print another one out. And then I have my Stray Kids Dominate prints. These I don't actually print at home. I basically outsourced these because I didn't know how many I was actually going to sell of these, and I've sold one at a market, but I've also sold a few via Etsy, so I had to restock these for my upcoming markets. So yeah, this is how I set up, and I'm going to package them now. I packaged them with backing board, branded logo sticker, and in one of these things I don't know what they're called, just to keep them safe from any weather or spillages or anything like that. So yeah, let's pack the prints. So here are all the finished prints I have just packaged up for my upcoming market. There's loads of them. I'm getting in the muddle showing this. I thought I would show you what paper I use to print because I print at home and some people might be like confused, they don't know what to use. So this is the main paper I use, and it's the Premium Fine Art Smooth from Canon. I must admit, I haven't really done much searching, if that's the right word, to actually see what is the best one. Basically, I tried this one and it worked, so I've kept using it and I like it, and it works for the price I want to sell my prints. It works well as well. And then some other ones I used the matte photo paper as well. Basically it just depends on what I think the print needs. You get more in this, so I am more inclined to use this just for, this is cheaper to use than it is this one, so it basically just depends on what I want to do as well. They are both good quality paper anyway. It's mostly just thickness because this one is 310 whereas this one is 170. So it just depends on what I want to use for each thing. But you get more, like I said, you get more sheets in here, so it's cheaper. I think, don't quote me on this, but I think this works out around 30p a sheet. Please do not quote me on that. It's either 30p or 60p. I really don't know. And then this one is about £1 a sheet, so it is more expensive. Yeah, if you have any recommendations of the paper you use, please let me know down below because I'm always looking for the most value for money. So, but I'm happy with these. They work well with my printer, which is a Canon Pixma Pro 200. So if you want to know what a printer is, it's that one as well. As I was packing my prints away, I thought of something else I don't think I've talked about. I found my screen prints I made at year two for uni, and I thought I don't need all these prints. I've kept one for myself, but I have trimmed them down and I have packaged them as screen prints as well. These will be a lot more money than my other prints. My standard print's about £10, but these are about 30, just because these are the originals. These aren't a copy, these are original screen printed things, which I have screen printed myself and will never do again. It's not for me, but I'm really happy with how they came out, even if I didn't like the process. So yeah, I thought I would sell these. These are based on Rotterdam, because for the project we had to choose a city. You had 3 options, and I chose Rotterdam because they were a host country of the Eurovision Song Contest, which this logo represents, and it's kind of like a map, like a circular map, that's the pinpoint of the city, and it's got locations around it. I drew the Eurovision microphone as well, and then you've got river outlines, and I think these are train lines, I think, up here as well. So yeah, I really liked that. I love this design. I just didn't like the process of screen printing, but everything else about it, I love it. So yeah, these will be at my markets. I haven't decided yet whether they're going on my Etsy. They won't be before next year anyway, because I'm saving these for my art markets, because I only have, I think it is 9 I've got to sell. And as I don't like screen printing, these will never be reproduced again. So yeah, I don't actually know what the proper price is for screen printing, but I think I'm happy to sell these at £30. So yeah, I don't know if that is too expensive or too cheap, but as I got severely burnt out doing this, I think I need to make decent money on it. But yeah, I just found them as I was packing away my prints. Are these all going to fit in here? I don't know. So it is the 19th of November today, and I have my first Christmas market on Saturday. I forgot about it. So I need to do some more labels and stuff for my setup, because I've slightly changed it for this one. I feel like I thought there was more that I had to do than there actually is. So I only got to do a new label for my washi tape, because I've changed how I've set it up, and a new one for my cards. So I thought I would show you how I actually make labels for my setup. I actually can't remember how I did this, so we're going to find out how I've done this before together. So this is how I make my labels for my art market. I have a printer that can print A3 sized sheets, so I put everything on an InDesign document and then I print it at home. So these frogs I did design on Procreate, but I just imported the image over, of course. But this is just, I don't know how well you can see it on there. Yeah, I think it's showing okay. I also make sure I line it up in the best way to save paper as well. So what have I got to make? I forgot what I've got to make. I also made a little sign that a QR code that people can scan at my markets if they want to follow me on Instagram. What have I got to do? So I had already made a washi tape. I've got to find everything first. Anyway, that's the washi tape. However, it now needs to go on a side panel. Do I have it up? I do have it up. Can I zoom in? Yes, I can. So which I want to, can you see it on here? I think you might be able to. If I zoom in more, it might be clear. So I have this sticker stand here, and my washi tape is now going on one of the rows next to my photo card holder. So I want a little sign up here that just says the price of the washi tape, and maybe also the theatre stickers. I think that's good. And then for the cards, I think I want about the same kind of size as my Felix Never Dad card. I want to put as a paper sign that just says greetings card, £5. So I think that's all, because all up here is going to be prints and stuff. I did have a price list, which is not out of date. It's more the fact that I haven't added the new products to it, but I think because the only new products are cards, which have already been sold, so cards is on there, and my Disney prints are new, so they don't specify on there how much price, but I do have a 7x5 cost on there. So I think it's fine. So I think that's the only ones I need to do. So let's make them. So for the washi tape and sticker label, if I use this grid as a guidance, I think I want the label to be 3 of these squares down and 4 of them along, which is easier than getting everything out and measuring it again. So the wire grid is the same all the way around the thing. So let's measure. This is a good way of, because I don't use all of the grids, so if I didn't have this already built and in my studio, I could just get one of the panels out and measure it like that. But it also means I don't have to get my setup out exactly as it is. I don't know if my ruler is going to fit, if it does or not, but anyway, maybe I'll use one of these ones, because if it's all the same size, it doesn't matter. It's just not as pretty as a pink background. You've got a radiator instead. So 4 across is 15 centimeters. Make sure that is 4. So 15 by 3, which is, I'm not very good at measuring it and filming it at the same time. 15 by 11? Is that 11? 15 by 11. So that's the dimensions for 4 by 3. So to make the label is quite simple. Basically, this is a good tip if you haven't used InDesign before. I thought I might as well just show you how to use it. So I tend to just drag and drop a random, basically, what is this tool called anyway? Rectangle foam tool. Just drag it and draw any size, and then I reshape it in the transform section here. So input that and it makes it the right size. This is, I've already said it, but this is an A3 page, so it will be accurate in size to that. Now I need to decide, because it's going on a pink background, I think I'll have it white with the text on. So all I need to do is then get the text tool, type the box, and then start typing. So the font I use is Arial Rounded, and then the colour I use, I have my own swatches, so I'm guessing it's that one. I have so many pinks on my swatches, but I'm pretty sure, or is it that one? Might be that one. We'll find out. So my washi tapes are £3.50. I think they are. Let me check against my label already made, £3.50. Yes, they are. I should already know my own prices. And then theatre stickers are £2.50. To align it, highlight it and go to text frame options, and then vertical justification, you want the centre, hit OK for it to be there, and then over to the right hand side you want to hit the centre bit there. Alright, now I need to work out how I want I think I want that to be on a separate line, so I think that's good, and then maybe put another break between that. So my other label, if I go back to the picture, is I want a stand that just says the car prices. Here, do I need it to be a standee like that? You know what, I will make it a standee, just so I can tell you how to make one. So this card is A6 size, which is nice and easy because then we don't have to do any more measuring. However, I have to remember what A6 size actually is. What's the width? The width would be 148 and the height would be 1005. There we go. It's pretty much the same size as the tape I made, just ever so slightly shorter in length. So if it needs to be a folded one, you then have to copy that and paste it. To copy and paste is Control C, and paste is Control V. And then you put it at the bottom because it's going there. I think it would be better to have a pink colour. So if I then take it to this one and then fill, and then go to the colour you want, then that, and then get the text tool again. And then I've got to do the same process because this will be white text on the background. I just hit the white colour, or it's known as paper on here, and then change the font again to my font has disappeared into Arial Rounded, and then make it 43 again. I'm not too fussed about the font being the exact same size across all my labels, because at the end of the day I just want the text to be visible and the labels to be the right size they need, so I just choose what's the best for it. So greetings cards, £5, and then we do the same alignment as we did before. That didn't choose all of it, so that's a good way to make sure you highlight everything before you do that, and then text frame options again and to centre it, and there we go in the middle. I actually think that could be made bigger, so highlight all the text again and let's just keep bringing it up. I think it looks better like that, and I'm going to go to 70. I think So I think that looks okay. So yeah, that's what I need to do. So let's print them and cut them. Now that I've done the labels, I'm actually going to launch a new product on Etsy today, and it's something I've been wanting to do but I hadn't actually planned to do it, and I love doing things just randomly, like what the hell. So today I'm going to open a print on demand for my Etsy of my theatre illustrations that I've done, because I've got a West End map, but you can only buy, that's the only place where my theatres are available. So I thought for Christmas, why not put it up for a print on demand? So I need to print one out as like a photo example, and then I can mock up some others for the thumbnails on Etsy as well. And also I need to make a grid of all of the theatres that I have as well. So I'm trying to think which theatre would be best to do as a tester to make sure it works. And I'm trying to think which one I would like on my walls, because I went to see Devil Wears Prada recently, which you can see in my previous weekly vlog. So I'm thinking, do I do Devil Wears Prada? Or you know what, let me look at my theatres, because I drew these in round March, or it took over a month to draw all of them. So I'm like a little bit forgetful about which ones I've actually drawn. Because I've been to the Palladium a lot, so I could do the Palladium. Royal Albert Hall is quite a good one as well, because it's not linked to a specific show. I've got Wicked, because it's Wicked Week. Moulin Rouge is quite nice as well. Got Hadestown, because I love Hadestown. I went there. I'm going to the Apollo, well, hopefully, if I get tickets tomorrow for the Star Kid, I'll be going to the Apollo, but I don't think I want that on my wall. Oh, I don't know. Oh, Come From Away. Because I do love Come From Away. Or And Juliet. And Juliet is actually my favourite musical, so I think I should do the Shaftesbury. And Juliet. I think I'll do Shaftesbury. I had to put the light on because it was getting dark. But yeah, this is what it looks like printed out. My printer has started to talk to me. Shout out. Are you done? Can I continue? Thank you. So yeah, this is what it looks like. I don't really know where to go because it's white. It doesn't really show up well on a white background. So yeah, I'm really happy with how this turned out. The colours are a bit more orange on my phone than what they are in real life, so you don't need to worry about that. But yeah, I think they look really nice. I'm really happy, and a perfect gift for someone who loves theatre, especially for Christmas. So yeah, I should probably get these up on Etsy as soon as possible so that if people do want to order them for Christmas, that they arrive in time. So I have now put it on Etsy. I should have shown you more, but I think I just got stuck in like a motivational, I don't know how to word it, I was focused and I kind of forgot about this. So I thought I would just show you what I have done for listings and why I made these decisions and everything. So this is the listing. This is, where is my cursor? There's a pointer. There we go. Then this is the image I made. This is all digitally mock-up, but as a thumbnail, especially as it's now dark outside, I couldn't take any good photos, but I really wanted to post this today because I've got busy days coming up. So I decided to do a digital mock-up, but I think it looks quite good. That is quite bold and punchy. But then there is also, if you go to the next one, you can see proper photos, and I did 2 more mock-ups of some other designs, which, considering that they're mock-ups, they look really good, and the real thing will not be very different from this at all. And then I've got the selection, so I split it into 3 pages of, not all fitting on the page. There we go. So I've put all the theatres that I have available as a print, and I put them on there with numbers. And then over here you've got the whole list. I decided to put the theatre rather than the show it was there because some of the theatres don't have a show at like the Royal Albert Hall doesn't have a show there, and also just because I think I'm being very, very precautionary here is that because obviously some of the shows like The Lion King, for instance, could be flagged as copyright. So I decided to just avoid saying the word The Lion King at all. That was my way around it. So as long as you think what page am I on? If I choose this Savoy Theatre, it should take us to the pages on, and then double check 9 Savoy Theatre with Sunset Boulevard as well. So I have 8 of these available at the moment, and if these do well, I will then add some more on. But yeah, I hope people like these. I need to focus. Yes, I need to focus, and I also need to do more marketing. I just don't know what works, but I might as well try. There's no harm in trying. So also, this is there's a lot of people who already illustrate theatres, but this was just, I have it, I might as well put it out there. But yeah, if you like theatre and you want some nice wall art, please buy them. These theatres took me ages to make as well, so yeah, they are very detailed and well constructed. Yeah, I think that's it for today's bit. I don't know what I'll be next showing you, but yes. So, it is the 25th of November, and as you can probably tell, I did not show you any of Wicked, Stray Kids Come Back, or my art market at Priscilla Bacon Lodge, but that was because I was sick, so I couldn't actually do any of that, which was I'm really gutted that I didn't get to do my market. Wicked is fine because it'll be on for ages, so I'm hoping to go this Friday, so I will probably take you. And that, I don't know how many weekly vlogs this are going to make, because obviously I didn't film it, so this might be a separate one. Who knows? I haven't started editing my last one because I've been ill. My voice might still be a little bit sore and my nose a bit clogged up, but yeah, I just thought I'd say that I didn't actually get to do that market, which I put in so much work for it as well, but oh well. It's just a bit sad because as illustrators, most of our income comes from markets, so it's a little bit sad that I had to miss one of my 4 winter markets, but hopefully the one this weekend will be okay. But yeah, I'm just really gutted, but I'm back to work. I started work again yesterday doing some drawing and some Etsy orders, so that was good. So I'm going to put my table up again to prepare for my next markets, because they're normal full-size tables this time, and I've got a few new pieces I need to work out where to put on. So I've got some screen prints, and I have ordered some calendars. I have ordered a total of 4 calendars, one of which will definitely be for me because I have a calendar every year that I make. I usually put like Stray Kids photos on it, but this year I decided to put my own theatre illustrations on there. So I decided to order a few of them, and if they arrive in time for markets, I will be selling them as well. They're not the most thought out because I just made it quickly because I know I wanted a calendar, and then I saw that it wasn't too bad price to order more, so hopefully they will arrive soon. But the front isn't the nicest, I will say that full-heartedly, that they aren't the best designed things, but who knows, sometimes the things you spend like 5 minutes on are the most successful, which is really annoying. So yeah, I've got to try and work out how to leave space for them as well. So yeah, I'll put up my next table. I don't know how much of it I'll show you because it can get a bit repetitive, but if I show you the new bits, maybe. I don't know. I also don't, I need to edit this vlog this afternoon because I have no idea what state it's actually in, but yes, it's the life of being self-employed. If you get ill, your whole business kind of stops for a few days, but I think I'm surviving. I think I can get back into the flow quite quickly, so yeah.